Hey guys, AArdvark here. Today we're going to look at the new Kayvaan Shrike model. I just got this in, just released. He's in the, I believe this is called the Phobos armor. Is that what that's called? Anyway, he's in the new armor for the Primaris Marines because Kayvaan went on to the Apothecary and he got him some new gene seeds, and now he's all Primaris authentic, and it's okay. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to hold my reservations as to whether or not I like this guy to once I have them all put together. But let's just get down to the big thing. Well, here's the sprue, if you haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's all over the internet. This is a little terrain piece he goes on. Here's his jetpack. Not really excited about the jetpack. I'm not. I've seen some people who weren't excited about what they did with the Raven's Claws. With his lightning claws, I mean. And you're only going to get one pose out of this guy. Now, some of the cool things are that new Raven Guard helmet right there, or shoulder pad helmet. I'm anxious to talk about the helmet, but right here we got the Raven Guard shoulder pad. That's pretty snazzy. I'd like to get a whole bunch of those. And so we have the helmet, which is attached to the belt. And so as you can see, it's meant to be worn on the belt, but everybody is not in love with the emo head, which is right here. So here's little Emo Shrike with his bangs. They've been comparing him to the little goth people on South Park. Believe it or not, when I was young, in the 80s, I had that hairdo. That was pretty dang funny. So, I don't know what all the fuss is about. But here you go. The question today, and what we're going to try and solve, is can we use this head on the body without having to use one of the heads from the accessories kit? Now, this is the Raven Guard Primaris accessories kit. And in this kit, you get a number of shoulder pads and you get a beaky helmet. All right, so that beaky helmet, the difference is it's not ornamented the same way as Shrike's helmet is. So my camera's going blurry. So if you can, so the problem is for it to be authentic, you got to have that little insignia on the front. But this is a cool little sprue. You get the little Terminator pad there with the Raven's head on it. You get some little accessories. If you've had 30K models, you've already had these little doodads hanging off your stuff already. I think it's funny that this guy right here, I think he looks like Meatloaf. So there you go. You could always sub in one of the heads from Forge World. These are the Forge World beaky heads. And they have the proper stuff on them, and we'll see if they fit. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and snip off the upper body, because here's my contention. Once you get the body put together, the damage that you're going to do to the helmet, taking it off the belt, is not going to matter because of the fact that this collar right here, get in there. Doop, 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 doop. There you go. That collar right there is going to hide any of the damage that you would do to the helmet. So let's just put him right there. Let's get the Emo Shrike head. Where you at, Emo Shrike head? Right here. And then let's take this helmet off the clippers. All right. So check it out, guys. You got Emo Shrike head going in. Oh, we can't put it on backwards. No exorcism stuff here. No chaos stuff in our Raven Guard ranks. All right, there we go. All right. There you have it. Emo Shrike. and his little head's poking up. But if we clip that little tab off, we could probably get it down in there a little better. Let's see if we can get it a little closer. All right, there you go. So if I take the head out of the Primaris backup pack, this is what we end up with. And it's not going to stay as well, but that's not too bad. I mean, look at that. That's, you know, a little beaker head in there. Can't glue them in, obviously. But the little beaker head would be okay. But I think that you could clip this off. You're going to end up sacrificing that pack right there. But for the most part, I think that the helmet will be intact. And I'm bleeding out here a little bit. There we go. Because of my light. But I think that if you clipped it off. So we're going to try this. Boop. And I was going to do this anyway. So I will sacrifice for you guys. First, we're going to take this off. Like. Let's do it this way. I don't want to block y'all there. All right, we're gonna do it like this. See, I got him at an angle. I'm not cutting straight down. All right, there we go. We've got separation, and now we just got to work on it. All right. So now that is the mount where it mounted onto the belt. We're just going to cut that flat across. All right. So there you are. Okay. All right. So where was I? All right. So here's the body. And here's the Shrike head we just cut off. All right. Let's change the light sources real quick so I'm not so overwhelmed by my overhead. And we're going to go to my alternate light source here. All right. There we go. Yeah, you can see a lot better. All right. So here is the damage caused by the snipping off of the sprue. Now, I contend that once we get our sanding stick and that we sand this down a little bit, all right. All right, there you go. That, I mean, it needs a little bit more sanding, but once that's done, you're not going to know that that was clipped to the belt. Because here is the body, right? Here's the torso. Once his head goes in there, you're not going to see it. All right, so let me do this. There you go. Focus. You're not going to see it. So that answers the question. Can you use your Shrike head on the body, sure. Can you use an alternate from the kit? Yes, you can. Can you reuse the original Emo Shrike? Yes, you can. And then you could even use the Forge World one if you wish. There's a lot of great parts on these kits, but I'm going to stick to the original Shrike head. For right now, I'm going to stick him on a toothpick, and then I'm going to paint him white, separate from the armor, you know, using the a technique I learned off of the Warhammer channel for painting white. Anyway, that's what I do. I'll stick him on and now I can paint him without having to worry about putting my fingers all over him again. So there you go. Other than that, I think all the models are great. In this kit here, you know, you've got all these parts, but the really cool thing is if you don't have the Forge World decal sets, in the back of each kit are these Raven Guard decals. And so you have, these are, we're going to switch to the backlight sources again. Or how's that? Well, let's try this. Well, you're still getting a lot of light. It's a work in progress, guys. I'm doing what I can. There you go. Let's do it like that. We'll turn it to the side. So these, primarily vehicle decals. You've got infantry, fast attack, devastator squads, headquarters. You've got some numbers for each squad. These are going to be shoulder pad decals. And so, you know, you get a couple sheets for those for every pack that you get. So it says they got the ones for Ancient, Lieutenant, Iron Halo, Veterans, and I guess these are third squad markings. So there you go. All right. Well, you know, so I think that's going to do it for us, guys. I think I proved my point. I think that we can improve the Kayvaan Shrike model by putting the beaky head on them. The lightning claws I could live with, I guess. So we're going to put this thing together and we'll paint it up and we'll take a look at all the stuff. But I think the Primaris upgrade sprue is pretty snazzy. You get a relic, you get some parts to guns, you get some shoulder pads for the Primaris. The Shrike upgrade's pretty cool. And then that's about it. So with that being said, remember, be careful when you cut his head off or helmet off the belt, but it can be done. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to sign off here from the 19th Legion.